Hi, this is Cathy with another Tippin' on Tuesday edition. Today I'm going to build a card for you using this Hey Chick, which I thought was the cutest thing from the 2017 celebration catalog. I hope that you got your version of this as well because it's such a cute set. I saw a card by someone on Split Coast Stampers and I looked at the card and it was just a normal A2 card and I saw something totally different and I thought, I'm going to see if I can make what's in my mind. So I'm going to show you how to make this card that I created. So you'll need the Hey Chick stamp set, and then you will also need this hatching here from the Timeless Textures stamp set. And to me, it kind of looks like chicken wire. So that's why I liked that one. Then for inks, we're going to use the Archival Basic Black, some Crumb Cake, and some Real Red. Your paper pieces are going to be, you're going to have a piece of red that is 10 inches long and 3 inches wide, and it's scored at 5, and it'll be folded over this way. And then you're going to have a white piece that's 5.5 inches by 2 inches. You'll take your ornate tag topper and punch one end of that, just like that. Get that out of the way. And then I'm going to open this piece up and I'm going to grab a little piece of ribbon, and this ribbon piece is 3¼ inches long. And I'm going to put one glue dot up at the end here, and this is going to be placed right here in the center, just like that. I'm going to flip it up, so I'm now on the back side, and put another glue dot, just like that. I'm going to lay it up here, but not right up against that score. Just bring it down just a little bit, like that. Then I'm going to take this piece here and lay it in and press down on it, just like that. Using that as a guide, getting it as straight as I can, I'm going to run some fast fuse down the side here. Just like that. Anybody, have you tried using fast fuse and not having very much luck? I'll give you a tip on that. What I was first told was that you drag it down and then you do this big check mark, and I found that that doesn't work very well for me. Number one, I found a very light touch, so I'm going to lightly just drag down. And then at the end, I'm literally going to really lighten up and just tap off to the side, just tink, and that works so much better. And now I'm going to close my card up, just like that. And this will pull out smoothly and will stop because of that ribbon piece in there. Okay, so we can take our ribbon, another ribbon piece, and this one is 6¾ inches. And I'm going to put it in the end here. Loop it around. And it is kind of tight, so if you want to make it a little bit longer, you can, but it works. And make a little knot. Take your ribbon scissors, whatever ones you have, and cut your ribbons. Just like that. Okay. So then I'm going to take a piece of designer series paper. This is actually Sending My Love, I believe it is. And this piece is 4.5 inches by 2.5 inches, and I have a Whisper White piece that is 4 3/4 inches by 2 3/4 inches. And this will go on here just like this. And then onto the card. Just like that. Now I'm going to take 2 pieces of Whisper White that are 4 1/4 by 2 inches, and 2 pieces of crumb cake that are 4 inches by 1 3/4. And one of these I'm going to just put onto the white piece. And that will be the back of my card. So if you'd like, you could stamp here with your, oh, don't do that yet. I was going to say with your personalized stamp, but we're going to have some ribbon wrapped around it. So we don't want to do that until the end. So on this one, I want to take our cross hatching, and with the crumb cake, I'm going to fill this, but as you can see, it wouldn't fit quite right, but I'm going to have a little stitched oval with the chicken here in the center, and I'm also going to have a ribbon that's going to go across this way. So I'm okay if I hide a seam here and a seam there. So that's how I'm going to stamp. I'm going to go about halfway. And then the same thing here on the bottom. Move to this side. And these seams are not going to show at all. So we'll take this one and place it here on this other white one. Okay, we're going to take a small scrap piece of white, and here's one of my tips. I'm going to stamp the hay chick, and then I'm going to stamp it inside the center of this bunch of banners. But I find if I stamp this, it's more difficult to line up my hay chick. So I'm going to stamp the hay chick first and then surround it. So I think of it as frame your words, and if you frame your words, you'll remember. So we'll put Hey Chick, and then we'll get the real red. And now you can see right where that Hey Chick is, and I can then stamp and punch out. Okay. So now I'm going to attach this piece here and this one on the back, but I want to kind of figure out where my chick words are going to be and where my chick is going to be, and I like it about right there, so that's going to be fine. So I'm going to use these lines here, and I will put that at my grid lines so I can keep track, and I'll go ahead and place that straight on there. Turn it over and put adhesive here and here, and then across the back. Now this piece is just because I didn't like that unfinished backing, so I think that just looks a lot better. Okay, now that we have that piece put on, I'm going to take a 9-inch piece of the ribbon, and it's going to run right down the center here. And here's another tip. When you have something covering the seam, put the seam in front, and then along the back of your card, you won't be showing a seam. So we'll go down. Wrap around here and meet up right in the center where it won't show. And I can trim that little bit off, just like that. Then I'm going to take one of the small gold doilies and I'm going to cut it in half. And place these right here, and I'll slide it up underneath just a little bit so the edges don't show. And the other one at the bottom. And we'll take this piece here and the chicken, and stamp the chicken. Like that. Get a red marker to color in her top feathers and her tail feathers. Now, if you're like me and you've had your markers for a while, after some time the brush can break down, which has happened with my orange here. So I can't color these real easily. And the fine tip, because mine is old, really doesn't work anymore, and I haven't found a way to get it working. So what I'm going to do instead is take my pumpkin pie ink and take a blender pen, and that creates a nice fine point for coloring. Set that to the side. And then I want to take an aqua painter and my crumb cake ink and color my chicken a little bit. Just because I don't want him to be white. There we go. All right, so then I can place this using some dimensionals. And also place the words, a little banner. Now I'll pull this down and stamp the "Have a happy day" and the little egg. And And again, I'll bring the orange, the pumpkin pie over. Color his feet. Don't forget to clean off your blender pen when you're done. And then finally, with my Daffodil Delight marker, I can color my egg. Just like that. And there's this cute little card that will fit in a normal size envelope, because this piece here is exactly with the tab at 5.5 inches. And you can stamp your personalization right here or even up at the top here. But isn't that a cute card? So I will miss this little chicken from Celebration, but you'll probably see a few things with it even still. So I hope you liked this Tippin' on Tuesday and all the little tips I gave you while making this Hey Chick card. Join me at my blog at inkingitupwithcathy.com.